episode 50 of Valheim Slow and Easy. Hello, everybody. We made it. Half a century. Half a century of episodes. Can't really count numbers as years, but century. 100. Oh, shit. My mic messed up. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, hang on. Great start. Wonderful start. Taking a break. It's a Friday night here in the real world. I'm in a bit of a tired mood, but set up the camera, the lights, the stuff, and feeling like I just had to record. And I don't really have a lot to say. I'm honestly feeling kind of mellow and melancholy, the sad younger brother of Mellow. So welcome in to the game. So many more adventures ahead of us. Maybe not this episode, but we've got all sorts of big projects. That's they've got the fish project. That's the billboard that is just the stand-in currently. Just imagine a beautiful fish sculpture out that way. We've got the harbor that we're going to build. We've got Terrace Mania. We got all kinds of stuff to do inside. I want to build a huge feasting hall, some sort of wonderful thing. I also want to redo the kitchen, kinda. I really do love this too. This kind of bisected kitchen thing with the fire thing here. But I need a pantry. I need a whole bunch of storage. We're kind of getting loaded up with these black chests. So yeah, we got projects all over the place. We got the canal paving thing. We got to pave every other surface that we see in the entire world. We have to explore the Mistlands. We have to go back to the boss of the plains and murder the boss again. Did it once before with help. We're going to do it without help this time. Not doing that today. I'm just kind of doing a mental checklist of an inventory of all the various projects we've got going on here. I want to redo the portals yet once more. There's a creep factor as I build them out, but I want to do it with some logic and with some thoughtful design so that they're kind of intuitive as to know where to go and what's what, because I don't know. I just feel like that's fun. And I also want to kill more deer. And in fact, in order to kill more deer, I want to make them so that they don't spawn. And that's something maybe we can work on a little bit today, which I've been kind of experimenting with, is putting campfires on the ground or under the ground out of you make them with stone and wood. We got lots of stone over here. Look at this. Look at this stone. I've been doing some gathering. I think I showed you this last time, but also I've on top of the stone I've been gathering, I've also been doing a bunch of core wood sawing. I don't know how to call it, sawing, but a lot of core wood has been built. Need to get rid of these since we're going to do like local house chores and stuff. Let's get some low impact foods. I sort of save these high stamina foods for crap, don't get windy, don't get cloudy's fine, but don't do storm. Light drizzle I can deal with, but what was I just saying? Oh yeah, so I got a whole bunch of core wood amassed that will be helpful for our various projects. I also want to go over and here, hang on a second. I do kind of like to keep a fish wrap or something in my, not that, there we go, over here, in case some baddies show up and I have to whoop their butt. So yeah, we got this little spot here. I built these chests out of lack of impulse control. Also same, jeez, that sound just surprised me. Oh crap. They do have a satisfying bounce when they come up, don't they? Like me when I fall down. People say that guy's got a satisfying bounce. Yeah, so there's just a whole bunch of little projects and little, look, this will be not in the right position. What are you talking about? Wood everywhere. This is my bone pile. I think that might be also bones. I do like the bone cubes. They do feel kind of tedious, but I do enjoy building up a nice bone cube. So Yeah, there's just a little... Yeah, I gotta redo the heads. Look at this box. Filled with random-ass heads, huh? Look at all those random-ass heads. These are more sorted-out heads, but they still are just a temporary storage that's been there forever. I want to try to destroy this thing. Let's read it one last time, now that I'm remembering. Look also to the wild boar. Yeah, this is one of the earliest ones. We're right in the middle of the early part of the game. So this is like the basic stuff. It tells you how to like make friends with the pigs. So let's do that. That'll be one small item to check a box and then say that we've defeated our ADHD. Yet once more for the next microsecond. Just the barest feeling of relief flooding our body. The only pleasure we get. Nothing close to joy. Just the shock of mild relief. Okay, so I don't think you could destroy these things. And I don't hate where it is. I mean, I've built around it, is what I'm saying. But it is in the way. It is a big, stupid rock that's right in the way of all my shit. And I took a swing at it. I think I mentioned this in a previous episode, but I took a whack at it, and I had damage. I went little number damage, which made me think, I got to record this. Because what if it like releases a monster and I get in trouble because it's a magic rock or something like that? So let's see if that happens. Everybody, hold your glutes. Let's do it. Oh, shit. Why did it make a damage base? Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're stuck with it. Oh, I know. That's what it did. The yellow one. It's because it took a whack at the bottom. I was damaging the floor. All right, well, okay, well, hey, you know. I'm sorry, boss. I wasn't able to destroy the rock. You told me to destroy, boss. Can I still have my pay? What do you mean my child has to die of cancer now that I'm no longer under your employ? We give bosses in this country the power to murder people. Not literally, but kind of. If you're not sufficiently compliant, they can fire you, and then your family could die. what a horrible place. Okay, so that's one of them. I got a blue light. I'm tired, so I'm extra sensitive a little bit to this light. I have it covered with a bag. This is like a bag that bread came in. That's kind of translucent, sort of, you know. So it's not just a blackout curtain, which is what I'd like to use. Okay, so instead of doing some adventuring, we got to build bases up at the Mist base. We got to build a base at Northport, which has a thing. I have been putting off various sort of just, little projects around the base here that are kind of big. I mean, meaning like stuff I just am itching to do. Yet I have committed to doing it on camera for the playthrough. And thank you to everybody who watches and leaves comments and stuff. I know we're still a small community right now. Hopefully it'll build into something mighty. We'll be the first Valheim channel to colonize Mars. Imagine scamming your whole society because you told people that it's okay to ruin the Earth because we'll move to Mars. What a planet of morons that fall for that shite. One of them is I want to redo the coal. In fact, I've been doing a little work on the coal farm and the leech farm, and I haven't really shown you that in a while. I don't think you've seen it quite a bit now that I'm saying that. I have so much coal. It's ridiculous. Look at all that coal. You'll see how it works when we get there. I could explain it. Okay, I'll explain it. Those guys, those Surtling dudes, when they're born and they run around and they go and they throw fire. If you chop down or like flatten out their land so it's wet, they immediately die from the water. You might have already seen it. And so they all just die. They're born and then they start screaming and then they die. Kind of like Americans. And then so let's build a chest. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. Oh, too much. What talking about? I'll just do. We'll do 2 of them. We'll do 3 of them. We'll do 3 of them. It's 6 each, not. Okay. I don't think I have enough tar, but so I have a swamp that I've kind of been clearing. You can't take down all the trees, but some of them you can, and it's this huge. And I've been building these walkways. It's kind of cool. It's basically a swamp. It's a leech farm / coal farm because there's like 5 certs, so it's a circuit. I run just in a circle and I gather like 100 coal in one run or something. Not quite that, but if you're hanging out and they're doing work and they're just like their spawn timer goes off and then you just hear them born, scream, die, born, and then some time while you do stuff and then you hear wah, and then they die. So it's awesome. Free resources, just like I deserve. And but I also want, there's a lot of, it's kind of one of the many, yeah, I need two more of those. One of the many side projects we got going on that we'll probably visit that today. This will be quick. But I also want to do some work on Terrace Mania. Because I'll be honest, I'm a little bit eager. I think I showed you this corner. Oh yeah, I forgot to go back here with the serving tray and take out those green lights and stuff. I was doing a bit of this on my own to see sort of the alignment stuff. Like this grid here I did a while back, this patio. And so, yes, you can tell. Although it does kind of look kind of cool with the little offset. I don't mind that. But we're going to align it all up to this top, which I don't think you saw me put those on. But that's going to be, so we're going to rip out this whole patio so that this grid becomes aligned in some manner. Or I decide to straighten out from here. But this is in alignment with east-west towards the end. But, yeah. So, kind of as we go to, though, I want to, if not this episode, but that next, and as we go, I want to put down more campfires. I just kind of want to be liberal with it and just sprinkle them around. You could get rigid and try to really nail the grid pattern perfectly. And to some degree, I prefer to do that, but I think overlapping is fine. If I see a deer, we'll just kind of make a run down the way and put some down. So, yeah. But step 1 here, I'm getting tired of, we're going to keep the coal where it's located because it's right next to this stuff. I guess I could also do it up high if I end up deciding, oh yeah, I did want to go up there and mess around with those up there too. But for now, I've decided we're going to do it this way. And I'm not going to be super anal about all these rows. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. See this thing going off? Drives me nuts. Let's put a D at the ends. Look at all that. I love how dark the coal is, though. It just looks so cool. It just has a very satisfying, rich, black, shadow, shade darkness to it. It's very, I don't know what it is. It's the color of coal, carbon. One of nature's greatest inventions. Innovated. It innovated carbon. Okay. Oh, you know what? Out of safety, I've learned my lesson more than once. And since I can have some pretty tough bad guys come at me, I feel safer when I can activate bone mass defense. Because if we get raided by some strong dudes, then we got to become a strong dude ourselves. Mutually assured strong dude is what we call that in the strong dude community. Oh, that's the one I have. That's why it's not letting me. And I had my hammer out. This one does like magic resistance, which can be eventually used. I haven't done that. I'm not even at the point where that's a thing yet. But having that bone mass power ready to go is otherwise I gotta just run and go get it. So little preparation. All right, so let's rip out all this coal. You know what? Let's light up a fire. How about that? Let's get a little light going. Nope. No, that there. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. I want more than that, though. Let's build a brazier. I need bronze. Oh, I need a fender's claw, eh? A blue one. Okay, I need bronze, fender's claw, and coal. I think those might be over here in my wolf parts. I only have 2. Can I use their frickin' teeth? I need 3. That's annoying. I have some I could go rip, take out of like the... Alright, well let's do standing torch. Is it better to do an iron torch than a wooden one? Other than it uses metal? Does it like... Probably last longer or something, right? Cool. I know it's going to be in the way, but... Nice. Alright. Where's the wooden ones? I don't have enough wood? Alright, well, okay. Quit yapping, dude. And we're gonna just kind of clear. I do want to like redo this inventory. I don't think we're gonna do it tonight, but this whole spot over here I want to change up. So at least this, like each of these bays is kind of a start towards changing things up. Like this whole corner was very much just kind of a impulsive thing. Like here, why don't we just... Gonna definitely see more of these. That's all items from the Mistlands from various raids and stuff, but we'll move it all over here. They got some gnarly stuff like this. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. That's something you expect to see, like a newborn mom eating. Not a human, unless she's really granola. Hey, there's a lot of nutrients. You can't knock it. It's been through a stressful experience. You try giving birth to a fully grown baby gazelle. Okay. Leave a comment if you've ever given birth to a full-grown baby gazelle. Okay? Yeah, I didn't think so. No wonder we never get comments. Guy who gets resentful because he's bad at YouTube. I am very grateful for those who do leave comments, though. You guys are all super cool. I love it. And I'm sorry if I don't respond as fast as I often want to. Sometimes I do respond right away, and then sometimes I go, oh my god, I can't deal with it right now. My head gets overwhelmed in a way that is just like avoidant, and yeah. Okay, come on, pick him up. So how many of these damn things are we gonna have? We're gonna see. It's ridiculous how much there is. Like, I think this is 3 rows. Yes. Oh, so satisfying. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Get these stupid little sparkly bits out of the way. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm vaguely chatty. My mouth feels a little dry. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. Alright, let's build this chest over here. I'm very bothered by this stupid torch. What? I don't have wood. want the black metal ones to be coal only. So anyway, as I'm saying, is I can have kind of a loopy mental status where I chat. That's I like to talk a lot, but also I might end up in sort of quiet moments, and this might just be a relaxed one. This blue light's honestly kind of driving me nuts. I'm gonna put a white napkin on top of it, see if it helps. Here's another one. Oh, they both fell off. I'm gonna put, what else do I got? Piece of mail. Oh, nope, that didn't. Nope. I know I have like, I have kitchen towels that if you see how I use them, you'd call them bibs. I should just get, some people get permanent, like, eyeliner tattoos. I should just get a permanent bib installed. That would solve so many of my problems. Okay, what am I doing? Wait, I want to build another iron torch. Let's make it look kind of cool. Like a little stand. Is that enough for you? Huh? That's kind of cool. Like an Olympic podium. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, that's so satisfying. I'll turn off the... There we go. Okay, let me turn on the DPI on the mouse so I can... Oh, baby. Sorry, I hope none of your relatives are listening to this from the other room. What's he watching in there? There's a man groaning. So great. Why is that? Why does it... If you go slow, it's not as good. Oh, holy shit. Okay. There you go. Okay, just like this here. It's far away. Wow. What is happening? It's so satisfying. I want it to be like so perfect. Because I'm like going fast. And then it catches up. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna be done in a second. Don't worry, I'm almost worn out. My welcome here. All right. It's like nothing can compete to that first hit. That first accidental hit. All right, whatever. Just destroy it all. Okay, whoops, my mouse is... I have buttons on my mouse that lets me... Yes. Okay. Go ahead. Turn the HUD back on. There are fewer deer making noise. We'll hear them occasionally. They do wander around a bit. So as we expand our campfire placements, it'll happen less and less. Like I just heard one out that way. Recording. Microphone getting picked up. Good. I did a little messing around in OBS for one of my projects. Try to get quicker turnarounds and stuff. I had to do some work this week on this documentary I'm helping out on. It's a lot of tedious stuff, though. It's not the creative type of stuff I prefer, but I'm glad to be part of a project. But it does eat up my brain, man. It's like it does make it difficult to switch to like. Okay. So essentially, we're gonna just, whenever we hear a deer, I know I've been hearing one. I'm gonna go in a second here, but essentially, the deer is subtitling as to say, put a campfire near me, right? That's what the deer says. Really nailed the delivery. I'm exhausted. Jesus Christ. So we have 3 full black metal chests here. What are these? 32? 8? 8 by 4? Oh crap. Math opportunity. 8. So 320. No, 32 times 5. Fuck. 64 times 2 is 128 plus 64 is 130. 192 plus 0. 1,920. Does that math work? Each one of the, well, how could that be? Every 2 is 100. Each one is 200. So 200 times 1,600. Right? This is 200. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay. Anyway, that's a lot. 1,600 is a crap ton. So 1,600 times 3. No, not more math. 4,800. I did 3,000 plus 1,600. No, 3,000. I did 1,000 times 3 plus 4 plus 600 times 3. When I could have done 16 times 3 plus zeros. All right. Well, there we go. Now that we've scared off all the non-autistics. Just kidding. You can stay if you're not. You don't have to fucking. You don't have to be like. Don't, okay. All right. So I want to put. I think I need to clear that. I do hate wasting a Yucca-lap. So maybe we'll leave those. And I did already move those things. Look, I even put this sign on a thing that's not even on the sign. This one I tried to make cyan. Clearly they don't do cyan, which I think is a rip-off. Where would be a good place for this stuff? I had an inspiration the other day of why not... See this floor I'm standing on? Why not just cut this across here and like lower this spot? I was going to make this a green little garden patch. I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but I might end up getting rid of this. This thing's like one of the earliest like silly little decorations I built. So put a fish taco in there. It's a fish wrap actually, which is just a fish taco that's flaccid. But this could be flat, and then like stairs here, you know, like up somewhere stairs here up to this level. Talk it over with your deacon, your pastor. Do you have a pastor? Okay, let's move. Let's even move the pufferfish. My wooden shield. Okay, so. What's a good way to do this? Yeah. Want to see something fun? Oh, yeah. Like Christmas ornaments that kill you. I could have done one by one, but, you know. I do still have this fantasy of making like a sculptural type of thing out of the puffers that looks like a a bundle of grapes or some other sort of creative thing. Maybe like a Las Vegas hotel interior glass design. Chihuly, that's like a famous glass artist. Some bullshit like that. All right, so here was what my thought was, because I'm tired of this thing sticking out and making noises when I walk past it. But I have multiple coal. Oh no, I can't build one underneath. Oh, I think I did see a little flicker right there. I do have multiple coal portals in my coal farm, which, as you know, is far away. Should I do like stairs down? Would that look kind of cool? How do I do it so it doesn't? In other words, like, there might be a reason to have more than just this here. The thing is, when you do it this way, you kind of have to... Yeah, we could do it like this, right? I need a hoe. Fortunately, I have starting to put other stuff in my hoe section, but it's all right. We call that multitasking. That one's not even... This will look kind of cool. It'll be like kind of custom. Missing requirement. Not anymore, I'm not. Here, let's just put some coal in there, why not? This stuff comes in handy in different spots. I don't like being able to see under there. Alright. Kinda cool to go down, but see, I just don't know if I want to do other... I do have like multiple parts, because I was thinking of, there's basically 3 bases in the coal farm. And so it occurred to me to do... I mean, I could do all 3 down low. But that's fine, we'll just do it like this. Okay. Hell yeah. That's kind of cool. So, I think this will look cool if we stack a few down. You know, I want it to be like, oh, that's the coal spot. I don't want anybody to have any other ideas. What's going on over here? Oh, that's obviously the coal spot. So we can be a little bit tedious. I did kind of say I wasn't going to do this, but... A little bit's good. Those packages are really killing my vibe. You gotta hit the cursor on the ground for that to work. But then we'll put these chests... Alright. Shut up. Now, I'm gonna get some wood. Oh yeah, I'm really glad that I did this finally. Oops. Yes. What? Dare you? How dare you? These are just decorations as far as I care, you know? Like I'm gonna go, like, by the time I get around to using all these, I will have already gathered so much other coal. It's like truly kind of an outrage, to be honest. Looks kind of like a rock man sitting there, doesn't it? Like his arms on the side, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. You can agree. Eh. Can I get one in there? Come on. Yeah, baby. Oh, we are so cold up. What? I don't like that one sticking out of the rock. Oh yeah. Okay. Not quite. There's still, I still kind of want to saturate around it a bit more, but in the interest of time, maybe I can come back and play around with that later. Ah, God, what's happening? Then we'll go look at the coal farm. How about that? Once we move these boxes back out of the way. I think I gotta just destroy these stupid white chests. Oh, shit. We'll leave one. I could have just buried them. They would have been a fun surprise later. Okay. Fuck it. Bone fragment. We can always build some more around Christmas time. That's what they're fun. Missing. Oh, goddamn, there's so much. All right, well. Hang on then. We'll do it the dumb way. That place that stacks saves a lot of damn time. Like it should go back to its most recent spot. That's okay. How are we doing on time there? 40 minutes. Okay. My desk is kind of... I have this drawer pulled out, and then I have like this rounded circular thingy on there that is like a little shelf I use, but it kind of gets in my way. I feel it if I'm not in the right position. So, do we need some circling heads? Maybe some. Where's the? What? Oh, I see. I think leech trophy would help. Is there one buried under there? Because I will not tolerate that. There it is. What's going on? What's happening? Put like a light or something down there. Maybe. Alright, let's go get some trophies to decorate. 4 of those. We got more of those somewhere. And these guys here are used for bait, but we can use a few. It's a swamp, so there's a lot of these guys out there too. Blobs and everything. But it's a leech farm. Look, there's 20. So much stuff. Yeah, from a distance I want it to look kind of fun. In fact, we gotta get some. We'll probably play around with this a bit more. Sure, take the damn coal. Who cares? I'm rich. I'll rent you some coal. You need to keep your baby warm? You can pay me extra to take the cancer chemicals out of the baby liquid. We call this too much regulation. Okay. Think this will look... I don't think I have enough... Oh, I did get 6. Maybe we'll alternate? Use leech... What do you mean use it on what? 7. Oh, they're pretty beefy, aren't they? 8. 8. 6. 6. 6. 6. 5. E. Q. E. Mouse left click. Mouse left click. Mouse left click. R. 8. Incorrect. 7. 7. Freaky. That's pretty crazy, huh? And then, maybe, just maybe, the things are going to go crazy. There's an amazing YouTube series called, damn, what's the name of it? Oh, it's gonna, oh no, did I mess up? Let me try something first, though, before we fix it. What's it called? It's like adult. It's not adult. I mean, it's like for adults. It's a real weird send-up parody of it's like super. It's like puppets and like kind of children's style, but it's for adults. It's like a parody, but it's really professionally done, and they like release like 6 episodes, but they have like millions of subscribers. I used to recommend them all the time to people. Now I can't think of what they're damn called. That's kind of cool, but I think I have to tear these out in order to get my space back to do the... It's not... my brain's saying everywhere, all at once, or everything, everywhere. It's not that. It's like... It's not... Is it everything is awesome? That doesn't... It's something kind of like that. It's like a phrase. Do you think it'll work? Oh, I can't. That's driving me nuts. It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of nuance, and it gets kind of nuts, and yeah. Oh, fuck. All right, let's see. I almost need to build it back a little bit. I kind of feel like it's a little crowded, but let's try it. And then we're going to end the episode. Maybe we'll do a tour of the coal farm in the next episode. This is kind of cool. Look at this weird coal hellhole we just built. Not totally sure I like the leeches. I think it's fine. Yeah, all right. Oh, I'm going in with too much stuff. So here's the coal farm. Very excited. We'll tour it in the next episode, but I just want to show you where we come out. Listen for the death. Look at those guys. They're born and then they die. Life is over like that. Their very first thought is, I'm about to die. And then their second thought is, holy crap, I can complete sentences in my brain. Whack, bro. So let's go. Actually, fuck it. I'll come back off camera and come back to here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm intentionally not showing you too much of the base. Teasing it for the next episode. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, this fucking sound is killing me. And in the next episode, we'll be seeing the rest of the leech farm. Bye-bye.